presentation of the National Football League.
From Raymond James Stadium here on a Saturday night, it is the NFC South Championship game where a trip to the postseason hangs in the balance. The 7-9 Tampa Bay Buccaneers have fallen off a cliff in the back half of the season, but they will look to finish strong here in Week 18 and defeat the Carolina Panthers, who have been surging and are battling for a playoff spot of their own. Should be a very entertaining game throughout this one. Two impactful Saturday games on the slate. This is the first of two. The other one with the Seahawks in San Francisco taking on the 49ers, with the NFC West title and the number one seed in the NFC hangs in the balance. But first, we need to get another playoff spot locked up here in the NFC South, the NFC South Championship game, and we are underway here from Raymond James Stadium. Panthers will start with the football, and they will begin just across the 30-yard line. So that'll bring out the young Bryce Young in his third season in the NFL, 24 years of age. 2,700 plus yards coming into play today, and they have had an excellent back half of the season to get into this playoff race. They're coming off of a tough game against the Seahawks, but now with a chance to sneak their way into the postseason here in what is the NFC South Championship game. Bryce Young and company will start first down at the 31-yard line to begin this game. And they started off on the ground up the middle, and not a whole lot of space to maneuver for Rico Dowdle, who has taken the league by storm this season. Rico Dowdle just over 1,000 rushing yards coming into play today. McMillan, their leading receiver, at 929 on the offensive side. On second down, they give it to Dowdle again, and he gains a few yards off the left side of the 35-yard line, and it'll be third down and 6 here for the Panthers. So an early third down test here for Carolina. Third down and 6 at the 35-yard line. Young will throw for the first time, goes up the side, and wide open is Dowdle, and he takes it across midfield for a big first down and a big play for Carolina into Tampa Bay territory. And Rico Dowdle, who has been the number one player on this offense for some time this season, was wide open on the wheel route, tackled down by Winfield at the end of the play. So a big play to start the game for Carolina, taking it into Tampa Bay territory. First down to the 47-yard line. Fake it to Dowdle. Young looking around, has all day. And now he's just going to run. And Young takes it inside the 40. 8-yard pickup on first down for the Panthers quarterback. Second and 2, ball at the 39, and shotgun empty backfield here for Young. And on second down, Young going to move again. And Young, with 8-yard runs on back-to-back plays, picks up a first down to the 31-yard line. And the Panthers are on the move on drive number 1. First down at the 31-yard line. Here's Dowdle up the middle, and he gets brought down hard by Levante David after just a yard, and it's second down right at the 30. On second down, they set up a screen for Dowdle, and Dowdle fights his way out across the 30-yard line, and that's it. Third down coming up here for Carolina. Third down and 7. Young, protected, steps into it, floats it to the end zone, caught! Jalen Coker, touchdown! And what a start for the Panthers offense. Good protection up front by that offensive line, and Young lets it fly early. And Carolina strikes first here on the road. That quiets this crowd here in Tampa to start this game. Extra point up and through, and it's 7-0 in the blink of an eye. Good start to the drive, or to the game rather. 8 plays, 70 yards down the field, and the Panthers strike first. And now we'll see if Baker Mayfield and company can respond here early in this one. And Tampa Bay will start their first drive on offense at the 29, and here comes Baker Mayfield and company. A total collapse towards the end of the season. Panthers coming off of a loss to Miami. They're coming off of a loss 2 weeks ago to this Panthers team. They're coming off of a loss against the Falcons. They've lost four straight rather. They lost to New Orleans as well in that stretch. They haven't won since November 30th, have not won in the month of December at all, and now here on January 3rd, they're just trying to fight their way into the postseason. First down at the 29 to start this game for Tampa Bay. And they'll start it off on the ground. Bucky Irving with a big hole, and Irving gets close to a first down on the game's first play for the Buccaneers offense. 9.5, it'll be second and short. But this Buccaneers team has lost 4 straight games, all in the division except for last week, where they lost to Miami. They lost to the Panthers 2 weeks ago, Atlanta, New Orleans. And here is a swing out to Irving, and he's got a first down out across the 40.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down at the 42-yard line. Mayfield quickly to the outside. Pass is caught, and driving his way forward is Godwin. And he stepped out of bounds about a yard shy of the first at second down and 1 just across midfield. Second and a yard, and brought down in the backfield is Irving. Third down and 2 coming up. Good play up front by Carolina.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down.
So going back to November 9th, their first game in the month of November, the Buccaneers have lost 7 games out of 8. Third and 2, Mayfield fires, and the pass is broken up. Big collision over the middle. He was trying to hit Otten, the tight end, and right at midfield, the drive stalls in decision time here for Tampa early. But since the start of November, the Buccaneers have lost to New England, Buffalo, the Los Angeles Rams. They beat the Cardinals. They lost to New Orleans. They lost to Atlanta. They lost to Carolina, and they lost to Miami. They're trying to find some momentum here in this very rough stretch for Tampa Bay. Carolina with a 7-0 lead will take over at the 13-yard line here for their second drive of the game. On first down, they hand it off to Dowdle, running right side, and Rico Dowdle gains 6 up near the 20-yard line. As we approach the halfway point of this opening quarter, it's been all Carolina to start this game. Second and 4, Dowdle again, up the middle, bursts through the line, and Rico Dowdle takes it inside the 30. And they're looking to get him going. He's had an excellent season for the Panthers. Part of the big story of the Panthers coming back to make the playoffs, or at least attempt to here tonight, is Rico Dowdle and his success on offense. First down at the 31-yard line. Dowdle again, tried to find the hole up the middle, gets brought down by Winfield after a pickup of 3. Second and 7, ball at the 34-yard line. Dowdle again, running right side, hits the edge. Dowdle around the corner for another first down, out across the 45. Winfield in on the tackle again, but Rico Dowdle starting to heat up here early. And the Panthers move it just shy of midfield. First down at the 45-yard line. Here's a toss to Dowdle. Right side again, and he can't get the edge before he gets brought down. Hassan Reddick in on the tackle. And it's a 3-yard pickup. From the 48-yard line, Chuba Hubbard checks into the game, and he gets stuffed at the line for no pickup. And now 3rd down and 7 here for the Panthers. Second drive of this game for Carolina. Touchdown drive, their first, and now facing a 3rd down and 7 right around midfield. Dowdle checks right back into the game at running back. On 3rd down and 7, Young has time again, slings it to the sideline, and the pass is caught. Jalen Coker for a first down to the 43. Good protection up front by the Panther offensive line, and Coker makes a good catch in traffic to move the chains for Carolina. First down to the 43-yard line. Under center is Young. Fake it to Dowdle. Throw it over the middle. Pass is caught. That is Leggett. And Xavier Leggett's got a first down to the 33. And the Panthers are moving the ball once again against this Tampa defense. Xavier Leggett, his first catch of the game, goes for 10. Moves the chains for the Panthers, and now a first down up to the 33. Empty backfield here for Young on first down. Extra man on the blitz, and it's a quarterback run for Young, and he takes it inside the 30 before he's brought down after a pickup of 5. There's Tommy Tremble getting into it with Parrish. Second and 5 at the 28-yard line. Young underneath. There is Tremble. Makes the catch for a minimal pickup to the 25-yard line. And now 3rd down and 2 is what the Panthers are faced with. So another 3rd down on this drive. And the 25, 3rd and 2. Young on the move. Bryce Young, first down inside the 20, and he takes it inside the 15. Brought down by Levante David, but the Panthers take it into the red zone once again.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So first down at the 13-yard line. Here for the Panthers. Dowdle gets inside the 15-yard line. No gain on the play. Levante David in on the tackle, and it's second down. Under a minute to go in the opening quarter. Panthers looking to add on. They're in striking distance with Chuba Hubbard now in the backfield. They give it to him. Chubbard following his blockers inside the 10. Third down and 5 on the way. So we do not need another snap here in this opening quarter. It's been all Panthers dominating time of possession right now. And let's see if they snap this here as the quarter winds towards a close. They do not snap it. And we have hit the end of the first quarter in the NFC South Championship game with the Panthers leading by 7. Start of the second quarter. It's third down and 5 for the Panthers inside the 10-yard line. They need to get to the 3 to convert. Young on the move. Four is on the run. Caught. Touchdown. McMillan. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Bryce Young is a machine. What a throw on the run. Perfectly placed to McMillan. And the Panthers off to a fantastic start here in Tampa. Fitzgerald on for the extra point. And after a couple long drives by the Panthers to start this game, they have a 14-0 lead. That one over 8 minutes off the clock. And they are dominating time of possession right now. Tampa Bay has only had the ball once. And the Panthers have a 14-0 lead. Panthers on to send it away. 14-0 our score to start the second quarter. From inside the 10-yard line, the return will bring him out shy of the 25, and that's where Tampa Bay will begin. So a punt fairly quickly on their first drive, and then a long over 8-minute drive for the Panthers to go down and score again. And Baker Mayfield, early deficit here against Carolina, 14-0 here at home. Such a good start to the season for Tampa Bay this year, and then they completely fell off in November and December. Here's a wide open Abuka. And Abuka takes it across midfield, and a good start for Tampa Bay as the rookie from Ohio State with a strike on his first catch of the game. So Emeka Abuka, who took the league by storm in the first half of the season, has kind of fallen off here in the second half, just like the rest of the Tampa Bay squad. Looking to make his presence felt here early. Here's Irving. And Irving tried to stay upright, and he gets brought down after a 2-yard pickup. A lot of weapons on this Tampa Bay offense, just trying to utilize them as much as they can. It has been a struggle bus for Tampa Bay as of late, looking to sneak their way into the postseason as the NFC South champions. 2nd and 8 at the 47. Fake it to Irving and dump it off for the tight end. And not a whole lot there to go with. 3rd down and 6 on the way. Third down and 6 from the 46-yard line. Mayfield steps into it, and the pass is incomplete. Broken up on the outside. He was looking for Mike Evans, and good defense by Carolina. And that was Mike Jackson there defensively on Evans. It's 4th down again, and here comes the punt team again for Tampa. So 2 drives and 2 punts right around midfield for the Buccaneers. So they're able to pick up 1 or 2 first downs, and then are forced to punt it away. This one goes directly towards the sideline and out of bounds at the 24. So not a very good punt. Here's Rico Dowdle so far. 9 carries, 40 yards, averaging 4.4 yards per carry. And the Panthers with a 14-0 lead early and a chance to add on even further. First down at the 24-yard line. Dowdle on first down, runs it to the right side, and Dowdle takes it inside the 30. In an 8-yard pickup with Leggett out in front blocking. Second and 2 with an extra man coming on the blitz. Young fires, and the pass is caught by Tremble, and he stepped out of bounds before he could get going, but a first down to the 38-yard line. That offensive line for Carolina right now is dealing. Tampa Bay brought an extra pass rusher that time, but it didn't matter. To the 38-yard line, first down. Here's Dowdle up the middle. Another big hole for Dowdle. And he takes it inside the 45-yard line. 8 more yards. And it's second down and short. Second and 2 from the 46. Chuba Hubbard in the game. He gets the football, and he's got a first down. Out across midfield, Chuba Hubbard showing off his strength to move the chains for Carolina. And Mike Evans, who showed his frustration after a loss a couple weeks ago.
A gain of 5. First down, Carolina.
Just watching from the sideline. On first down, Young has all day again. Watch out, he's going to go down. Finally, the pass rush gets home, and it's Yaya Diaby for a loss of 6. And finally, Tampa Bay gets home after Bryce Young just hung on to it for too long. Still early in this game, but it feels like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers need a big play defensively to kind of turn the momentum to their side. Young over the middle, pass is caught wide open, Leggett. And he gets brought down, setting up a more manageable third down situation. It's 3rd down and 8 here for the Panthers. Third down and 8 from the 48-yard line. Young over the middle, wide open, caught for a first down by McMillan. And he takes it inside the 35, and Carolina again moving the chains. 16 yards on 3rd down and 8. And Bryce Young is playing very good so far. So first down up to the 32-yard line. Here for Carolina. This is their 3rd drive of the game, and we're almost halfway through the second quarter. Fake it to Dowdle. Young fires quickly. Pass is caught by Leggett. And Leggett's able to pick up 8 yards before he's brought down at the 24. Chunk down the field for the Panthers right now. Second down and 2 from the 24. Young setting up a screen for Dowdle, who can't get away from Levante David, who brings him down. And now 3rd down and 5 on the way here for Tampa. Buccaneers looking for a stop. 3rd down and 5 from the 27-yard line. Extra man on the blitz. Young fires, pass caught, and breaking away for the touchdown is Jalen Coker. Three drives, 3 touchdowns for the Panthers, and 2 of them go to Jalen Coker, and Bryce Young has got 3 touchdown passes in the first half, and the Boo Birds are starting to rain down here at Raymond James Stadium. What a statement by Carolina here in Tampa. The team with the better record, 8-8 on the season. The NFC South just picking each other apart. Underdogs here in Tampa Bay, 2.5-point favorites were the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and it is 21-0. Carolina on top halfway through the second quarter. Fitzgerald on to send this one away. Tampa Bay will start their next drive shy of the 25, and they got to get something going. 2 drives that have stalled around midfield. And Baker Mayfield and company are in big trouble here early at home. First down, start of the drive at the 24. Mayfield fires, and the pass is caught, and that's Godwin. And he's got a first down out across the 35-yard line, pickup of 14 to start the drive for Tampa.
Complete to Chris Godwin. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So first down to the 38-yard line here for Tampa Bay. Under 7 to go here in the second quarter. Here's a screen to Evans, who gets spun down at the 40-yard line. Pickup of just 2 for Mike Evans. This Panthers defense playing well to start this game as well. 2 yards there to the 40. Second down and 8. The 40-yard line, Mayfield, quick throw. Otten, the tight end, gets spun down again. Nick Scott, the tackle, and now 3rd down and 4 for Tampa Bay.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
We're under 6 minutes to go before halftime. Tampa Bay desperate for something to go their way, and it's 3rd down and 4 for the Bucs. Extra man on the blitz. Mayfield gets rid of it. Bucky Irving's got a first down, and Irving takes it into Panther territory to the 45. And a 3rd down conversion, and a much-needed one for Tampa Bay. Just a little quick hitter, and he was all alone.
The 45-yard line.
First down to the 45-yard line. Into Panthers territory. Mayfield to the side, caught by Evans. And he takes it inside the 30. First down, Tampa. And this is their best-looking drive of the game so far. Mike Evans with his 3rd catch of the night. And that's the best, inside the 30-yard line. First down to the 28. Here's Irving, left side. And Irving takes the hit after a 4-yard pickup. Mike Jackson there defensively as Irving tried to lower his shoulder, but Mike Jackson was not having any of it. From the 25-yard line, 2nd and 6. Here's Irving in open space. And Irving gets a first down inside the 20. Tackled down by Ransom, but Tampa Bay takes it into the red zone for the first time tonight.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Inside the 20 now. Here for Tampa Bay. Here is White, his first carry, and he takes it down to the 12. Gain of 4 for Rachaad White, as we're under 3 minutes to go before halftime. Best looking drive of the game by far here for Tampa Bay. Empty backfield for Mayfield, 2nd and 6. Quick throw, Evans got it, and he scores! Touchdown! A much-needed strike for Tampa Bay, just a quick slant, nothing fancy about it. And Mike Evans takes it in, beating J.C. Horn. And Tampa Bay is on the board for the first time in this one.
Lining up for the point after.
Touchdown number 4 on the season for Mike Evans, who missed some time due to injury. Strikes here in Week 18, and Tampa Bay is on the board for the first time. His 109th career touchdown for Mike Evans. In a season where he was hurt a lot, this is going to be the first season of his career where he has not broken 1,000 yards. After he tied Jerry Rice's record last season in the final game of the year. Not the year he's wanted, but he scores a touchdown here against Carolina, and the Panthers will start with Bryce Young, 13 of 13 on the day, a $139 through the air, and 3 touchdown passes. He has been unbelievable to start this game. He's yet to throw an incompletion. And the Panthers are 3 for 3 on touchdown drives. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns here in Tampa Bay. First down at the 26-yard line to start the drive, and they give it to Dowdle, left side, and he gets brought down by Levante David at the line of scrimmage for no gain. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Two minutes to go in the first half from Tampa. Panthers lead by 14. Opposite side of the 2-minute warning now. Panthers with the football. Bucks looking for a stop. Young fires, passes caught. He's still perfect. Here's Coker, who finds some space and picks up a first down to the 40. Jalen Coker has had some first half. He's got 2 touchdowns, and he maneuvers his way around the Tampa Bay defense for a first down here. And he was just the outlet, like the 4th option in that route tree there. Bryce Young found him. So first down to the 40-yard line here for Carolina, who moves the chains once again. Down the seam, and it's broken up. First incompletion of the day for Bryce Young. Jamel Dean there defensively. Good play, and now second down. Second and 10, ball at the 40. Young standing in. Good protection up front again, and there's another connection. Xavier Legette into Tampa territory, and another strike from Bryce Young. First down at the 43-yard line. Young on the slant. It's caught by McMillan. And he takes it to the 25, and the Panthers will use a timeout. And here comes Carolina again, and the Buccaneers crowd getting anxious. So 55 seconds to go before halftime, and Bryce Young surgical in this first half. First down to the 25. Young, good protection up front again, spins away to his left, throws on the run, and what a throw to McMillan for a first down. Right over the top, and McMillan hangs on, and they take it inside the 15. And they're going to let the clock wind now, under 35 seconds and counting. Still 2 timeouts for the Panthers. Young under center here with 30 seconds left. And he gives it to Dowdle up the middle. Big hit. Levante David, and the timeout taken by Carolina. They're down to 1 remaining with 26 seconds to play. That was a big hit on Dowdle. And Levante David, one of the few bright spots on Tampa Bay's defense in this game so far. 26 seconds to go, 1 timeout. Four-man rush, quick throw, caught, Coker, and he takes it in again. It's a first half hat trick for Jalen Coker, and the Panthers add on. Another laser beam from Bryce Young. Surgical placement. And the Panthers have had 4 drives and 4 touchdowns in this game. A first half hat trick for Jalen Coker. And it's 28-7 Carolina. And the Boo Birds raining down here at Raymond James Stadium. Fitzgerald sends it away here for Carolina. 28-7 our score with 22 seconds to go. The return will bring him out across the 25. Tucker there on the return. 18 seconds left from the 26-yard line. We'll see what Baker Mayfield and company want to do here. They might just send it to the locker room. Been a rough game so far for Tampa. They scored a touchdown on their last drive, but their defense cannot make a stop. First down at the 26-yard line, 18 seconds left, and they just give it to Irving. And Irving gets brought down across the 30-yard line, and it looks like both teams are going to be content with the way the first half has shaped up. Final seconds tick down. Both teams turn and head towards the locker rooms, and we have hit halftime in what is the NFC South Championship game. And it's been pretty much all Carolina. They lead by 3 touchdowns at the break. Start of the second half here from Tampa Bay. 28-7 Carolina with the lead over the Buccaneers. And the story has been Bryce Young being surgical in that first half. He threw just 1 incompletion. He threw for 4 touchdowns, 3 of them to Jalen Coker, who had a first half hat trick. Tampa Bay will start the second half with the football, trailing by 21, and we are back underway here in Tampa. From inside the 10-yard line, the return will bring him out. Down the middle, good return out towards midfield. And a good start to the second half for Tampa Bay. So here come the Buccaneers on offense. Just one good drive, that touchdown drive that they had about halfway through the second quarter. They trail by 3 touchdowns, and they need to start the second half on the right foot, or it's going to be a long couple quarters here for Tampa Bay. Their season hanging in the balance. A season that was off to such a good start in the first half of the year, completely fell off in the month of November, carried over into December. And now they're down by 3 touchdowns with a trip to the playoffs in the line. Bucky Irving with a strong run. Fought for a good 6 yards to the Carolina 45.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 45-yard line, 2nd down and 4. 4-man rush, quick throw, pass is caught. That's Abuka for a first down inside the 35. And after a couple plays, after that big kickoff return, Tampa Bay takes it into striking distance.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down at the 33, Mayfield to the outside, caught by Godwin, and he fights his way to the 25, gain of 7 on first down. Good looking drive here so far for Tampa Bay. They take it just outside the red zone.
2nd and 3 at the Panthers' 26-yard line.
Second and 3, ball at the 26. To throw again. Mayfield, pocket breaking down, and he steps right through it. Baker Mayfield stiff arms his way to the 11-yard line. And there's vintage Baker Mayfield breaking out just a little bit. And they're just outside the 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So first down to the 11-yard line after the Baker Mayfield run. Here is an RPO screen to Evans, turns it inside, and Evans fights his way inside the 5. Gain of 8 yards for Mike Evans, and it's 2nd and short from the 3.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
Second and 2, ball at the 3-yard line. It's Irving. Tried to cut it back, and he gets close to the first down marker. Would be just short of that to the 2-yard line, and now 3rd down and 1 from the 2-yard line for Tampa Bay. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right back to Bucky Irving, who's had a good season here for Tampa Bay. Well, they check in White into the backfield. They can get a first down without a touchdown. It's a sneak by Mayfield, and he got the first down. He's short of the goal line, and it's 1st and goal from inside the 1. And Baker Mayfield converts on 3rd down and short.
First down and goal to go.
So they're inside the 1. Let's see if they do it again with Mayfield. Irving checks back in at running back. They give it to him, and Irving takes it in for the touchdown. Tampa Bay, with an excellent start to the second half, are right back in business. Great start to the second half for Tampa Bay. They took 4.5 minutes off the clock. They're back within a couple scores here at home. Exactly what they needed to start the third quarter. They marched the field after the good kickoff return got them through around midfield. And the extra point is nearly blocked, but it goes through. 28-14 our score. The cannon fires once again. And Tampa Bay will now turn their attention to their defense. Can their defense get a stop? They were 0 for 4 in stops in the first half. 4 drives and 4 touchdowns for the Panthers. And now it'll be in the hands of the Tampa Bay defense to try to continue this comeback effort here still early in the second half. McLaughlin sends it away here for Tampa. From inside the 5. Chuba Hubbard on the return brings it out to the 30. And that's where Carolina will begin. Bryce Young was exceptional in that first half. 1 incompletion, 4 touchdown passes. And he's going to look to continue that over here into the third, with Carolina leading by 2 scores. First down, start of the drive at the 30-yard line. First drive of the second half here for Carolina. Starts with a play fake. Bryce Young steps up, and he takes the shot down the sideline, wide open, and he missed him. Tommy Tremble was all alone in a rare miss for Bryce Young in this game at second down. Wow. So second down back at the 30 after the misfire from Bryce Young. Sets up a screen here for Dowdle with blocking in front, and Dowdle has got a first down out across the 40. Rico Dowdle at over 70 yards rushing in that first half, adds to his total in the receiving game that time, and picks up a Carolina first. First down to the 40. After the catch by Rico Dowdle, they hand it off to Dowdle up the middle. And Dowdle musters his way for a few yards after he's brought down by Levante David, a pickup of 3. Second down and 7, ball at the 43-yard line. Another carry for Dowdle, slips through the line, and Dowdle gets a first down and across midfield. He's having a good game. And Rico Dowdle has touched the ball on 3 straight plays for Carolina and moves it into Tampa territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down at the 47, Dowdle again. Vita Vea was there, and then he drives his way forward for a few more yards. Pickup of 3 for Dowdle. 4 straight touches for Rico Dowdle. Second down and 7, ball at the 44. To throw, Young. On the slant, pass is caught. First down to Xavier Leggett. They move it inside the 35-yard line. This Tampa Bay defense continues to play on their heels. And we approach the halfway point of this third quarter with the Panthers on the move. Extra tight end into the left on first down. Dowdle, nothing. Vita Vea was there and brings him down at the line of scrimmage. And a rare no yardage play for Rico Dowdle. Second and 10, the extra tight end moves over to the right side this time. And now in motion. They give it to Hubbard. Left side, burst through. Chuba Hubbard down to the 15-yard line. And the Panthers continue to march the football on this Tampa Bay defense. And that time it was Chuba Hubbard.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And this Panthers offense looks unstoppable right now. First down to the 16. Young standing in. He's going to take off. Bryce Young takes it inside the 5, and it's first and goal. Bryce Young putting this offense on his back, and the Panthers are 2 yards away once again.
First down. First and goal, Carolina.
First and goal from the 2. They give it to Dowdle up the middle. Touchdown, Carolina. And Rico Dowdle still running. Five drives, 5 touchdowns, and the latest to number 5 for the Panthers, and it's 34-14. There is no stopping this Panther offense here today. And Vita Vea getting an earful from Todd Bowles going back to the Tampa sideline. 5:15 to go in the third, and it's 35-14. 10 plays, 71-yard drive, 5:14 off the clock, and the Panthers offense is clicking. Firing on all cylinders right now is the Panthers offense. The combination of Bryce Young and Rico Dowdle has been electrifying. Fitzgerald on to send it away here for the Panthers once again. Good return last time for the Bucs, and this time he takes it to the 25. So here comes Baker Mayfield and company back out. Good drive on their first possession of the second half. The problem is that their defense can't make a stop, and they're back where they started, down by 21 with just over 5 minutes to go here in the third. First down, start of the drive at the 26-yard line. And they started off with Irving, who gets stuffed at the line. Smith Wade was the first guy to him, and it's a gain of just 1. Second down for Mayfield. Quick throw to Irving on the outlet, and Irving lowers his head inside the 30. Third down coming up. And now a threat to go 3 and out here for Tampa Bay.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third down and 4 from the 31-yard line. Play clock down under 5. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, caught by Ibuka for a first down out across the 45. Working on J.C. Horn, and Emeka Ibuka moves the chains for Tampa. And a third down conversion to avoid 3 and out territory.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down at the 46-yard line. After the third down conversion to Emeka Ibuka. To throw again. Mayfield stands in underneath to Irving, the midfield. Pickup of 3. Good coverage downfield that time by Carolina. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Tampa trails by 21.
At the 50-yard line.
Second down and 7. Mayfield pressure off his backside, flushed out to his right, throws back across, and it's incomplete. To the feet of Godwin, and now third down and 7. Third and 7 right at midfield here for Tampa Bay. Mayfield over the middle, caught by Godwin. He's got a first down into Carolina territory across the 40-yard line, and another third down conversion on this drive for Tampa Bay. And that time it was Godwin.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down up to the 37-yard line, under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Mayfield under center, gives to Irving, left side, and Irving takes it inside the 25, and a good run for Bucky Irving. Another first down for Tampa Bay. And they take it to the 22. And another good-looking drive here for Tampa here in the second half.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22-yard line, first down, Mayfield sets up a screen for Irving. And Irving takes it inside the 20, pickup of 6 yards on first down to the 16. With a minute to go here in the third quarter.
Second and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Second and 4 from the 16-yard line. Quick throw to the outside for Ibuka. He's got a first down inside the 10. And it's first and goal for the Bucs. They mark him out of bounds at the 8-yard line with 32 seconds to go in the quarter. And Tampa Bay's got a first and goal to go.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
And we do need at least one more snap here in the third. First and goal, ball at the 8. They give it to Irving, left side, and a good open field tackle is made by Moehrig to close out this third quarter. It'll be second and goal for Tampa Bay on the other side. We head to the fourth. Carolina looking to close out this NFC South Championship. Start of the fourth quarter. It's second and goal from the 6-yard line here for Tampa Bay, just trying to stay competitive. And on second down, Mayfield rolls away to his left, throws on the run, and it's nearly picked off, incomplete. Christian Roseboom was there defensively, and now third down and goal here for Tampa Bay, 6 yards out. Third and goal from the 6-yard line. See if this is 4-down territory for Tampa. Blitz is coming. Mayfield fires, and it's dropped by Ibuka, who had a walk-in touchdown. Incomplete. Mike Jackson was the closest guy there, but Ibuka had a walk-in if he hung on to the ball. And now decision time here for Tampa Bay. They're 6 yards away on fourth and goal, and they are going to go for it. Down by 21, fourth and goal. Mayfield fires, and the pass is intercepted in the end zone. J.C. Horn takes it away for Carolina, and their defense stands tall in the red zone. He was trying to fit it in to Ibuka, and J.C. Horn was standing right there. Easy interception, and Carolina takes over up by 3 touchdowns. And here comes Bryce Young and company back out onto the field. First turnover of the game belongs to the Panthers defense. A 21-point lead for the Panthers. Football back at the 20. After the interception in the end zone, here's Dowdle left side. A little misdirection, and then he breaks loose. Rico Dowdle all the way down inside the 45. Brought down by Winfield, who was the last guy to get him. And Rico Dowdle looking to take the Panthers to the playoffs. All the way up to the 47-yard line, first down. Dowdle again, this time to the right side, and this time he's only able to get a yard, and Dowdle is a little slow to get up. So Rico Dowdle heads to the sideline. Hopefully he's okay for Carolina Panthers fans' sake. So Chuba Hubbard will check in at running back here for Carolina. 2nd and 9 here for the Panthers, just shy of midfield. Trips receivers to the left on second down. And Hubbard tried to change direction, and he gets brought down at the line of scrimmage. Hard hit. by Dennis. And now third down here for Carolina, and a big play upcoming for the Panthers. Chuba Hubbard remains in the game at running back. Third down and 9. Tampa Bay looking to make their first stop of the game here early in the fourth. Blitz is coming. Young gets rid of it, and the pass is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Coker. And it's fourth down, and Tampa Bay gets their first stop of the game on defense. Sam Martin on to punt it away for the first time here tonight. No rush to be spoken of. Martin angles this one to the sideline, out of bounds at the 25. And that's where Tampa Bay will take back over on offense, trailing by 3 touchdowns. Baker Mayfield needs a good drive here if they want to have any chance. Threw an interception on 4th and goal there last time. And then their defense finally got a stop, so let's see if Mayfield can take advantage of that stop and get Tampa back into this game. First down, starting at the 25-yard line. 4-man rush, Mayfield letting it fly up the sideline for Evans, and it's incomplete. I respect the try to take a shot. Good coverage downfield by Morig, and it's second down. Second down at the 25 after the incompletion. Mayfield on the slant, caught, and a minimal pickup. And now third down and 7. Sterling Shepard with that catch. Now third down and 7 here for Tampa Bay. And threatening to go 3 and out, the Bucs. Third down and 7. 4-man rush by the Panthers. Mayfield pressure from behind. Gets rid of it. That ball is incomplete, they say. Bobby Brown was there defensively for Carolina. They say it was an incomplete pass. And it's fourth down, and Tampa's going to go for it. In their own territory at their own 29, 4th and 7. Gotta have it here. Mayfield on fourth down fires, and the pass is caught by Evans for a first down. And the drive will continue up to the 38-yard line. So a must-have conversion there for Tampa Bay, and they get it on fourth down. And a first down up to the 38-yard line here for Tampa. They hand it off to Irving, right side, slips one tackle, and Irving fights his way near a first down. Maybe a yard shy, and it's second down and short. They say 8 yards for Irving, 2nd and 2 on the way. Just over 11 minutes to go here in the fourth. Still a 21-point lead for Carolina. Here's Irving, right side, slips through and picks up a first down out across midfield. Looked like initially he was going to get stopped, and then he found the open space and picks up a first down with 11 minutes and counting.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So first down up to the 47-yard line here for Tampa Bay. Here's a quick throw to Evans, and Evans gets brought down. Couldn't get going. Chow Smith-Wade on the tackle. Gain of 4 for Mike Evans with under 10 and a half to go now here in the fourth.
At the Panthers' 43-yard line.
Second down and 6. Here is Irving. And Irving brought down near the 40-yard line. Chow Smith-Wade again there on the tackle. Third down and 4 now here for Tampa Bay. We're under 10 minutes to go in the fourth.
Third and 4.
Third down and 4. It's going to be 4 down territory here for Tampa Bay. Mayfield from the shotgun. Here's the blitz. Quick throw. Evans reaches for the first down to the 36-yard line. And Mike Evans, the veteran, knows exactly where the sticks were, and he's able to pick them up. We have an injured an injured Buccaneer, and it is Mike Evans who goes to the sideline. So who will step up for Tampa Bay? Mike Evans out at least for the moment. Ibuka has had a couple catches in this game. Sterling Shepard with just one. So we'll see what route Tampa Bay goes to with their veteran receiver off the field on a first down at the 36-yard line. Mayfield to the outside for Godwin, who reaches back and makes the catch one-handed. And he picks up 5 yards to the 31-yard line. That was actually Sterling Shepard who reaches back with one hand. And it's 2nd and 5. Second and 5 from the 31-yard line. Here's Mayfield to the sideline, and the pass is caught. That's Ibuka. Inside the 15-yard line, they say he did not get out of bounds, so the clock will continue to tick down near 8.5 to go here in the fourth.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mike Evans is still on the sideline. First down at the 14. 4-man rush. Mayfield over the middle. Pass is caught by Otten, and he takes it to the 1-yard line, and it's first and goal. From a yard out for Tampa Bay, Cade Otten the catch. And Tampa Bay a yard away on first down. With 8 minutes to go here in the fourth. A lot of time coming off the clock on this drive, but Tampa Bay needs a touchdown to stay at least within a little bit of a distance. Evans checks back in. He's at the bottom of your screen. On first and goal, Mayfield fires, and it's again dropped in the end zone by Ibuka. That's the second time he's dropped a touchdown. And it's 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Still a yard away on 2nd and goal. They give it to Irving, right side, and Irving pounds his way in for the touchdown. And Tampa Bay closing the gap just a little bit. Second touchdown of the night for Bucky Irving, and Tampa Bay still trails by a couple scores, but with half of the quarter still remaining, Tampa Bay back within 2 scores. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that extra point makes it a 14-point game, 35-21. Panthers still the lead, but Tampa Bay draws a little closer, and now their defense looks to get a stop. Just across the 20-yard line is where the Panthers will begin. Bryce Young, 20 of 23, 233 through the air, and 4 touchdown passes. Panthers lead is still 14 with 7:29 to go here in the fourth. They were stopped there last time. Tampa Bay looking for another defensive stop here, and the Panthers looking to potentially put them away. First down, start of the drive at the 20-yard line, and Rico Dowdle is back in after a little bit of an injury scare there last time, and here he goes. Dowdle breaking tackles and taking it inside the 30, and a 13-yard run to start the drive. First down, Carolina, and Rico Dowdle continues to be electrifying. First down at the 32-yard line for Carolina. Play clock down to 3, down to 1 just to snap it. Here's an RPO to the outside. Tremble doesn't have a room along the sideline and just 2 yards, and that stops the clock with 6:41 to go.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Under 6.5 to go. Here is Hubbard who cuts it back. Hubbard gets hit hard. And now a big 3rd down on the way. Big hit delivered by Morrison. And here's the biggest 3rd down of the game upcoming here for the Tampa defense. Third down and 5 from the 38-yard line. Bryce Young standing in with good time, fires downfield, and it's caught. A sliding catch by Coker, and a first down to the Tampa 45. And we have an injured Buccaneer as well. It's Hassan Reddick who's down on the ground and now limps his way to the sideline. What a throw by Bryce Young and a sliding catch by Jalen Coker, who had 3 touchdown catches in that first half and a big 3rd down conversion for the Panthers. First down to the 45-yard line. Chuba Hubbard remains in the game at running back. They give it to him. Hubbard up the middle. And Chuba Hubbard breaks away to the 30. First down run for Chuba Hubbard. And the Panthers move the chains again.
A gain of 14. First down, Carolina.
Mike Evans can only watch on the Tampa sideline. Empty backfield here for Young on first down. Young standing in, pressure now, floats it to the sideline, incomplete. Second down with 4:57 to go here in the 4th. Second down to the 31-yard line. Just under 5 to go. Young to throw again. Sets up a screen for Hubbard. Walker's in front. Chuba Hubbard inside the 10. And he's inside the 5. First and goal. And the Panthers are looking to put Tampa away.
Panthers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
First and goal from 4 yards away, and they empty the backfield here for Bryce Young. Bryce Young fires, caught, Hubbard, touchdown! And the Panthers might ride that to the playoffs. Five touchdowns for Bryce Young tonight. And Chuba Hubbard makes that catch, and the Panthers are 4 minutes and 13 seconds away from the NFC South Championship and the postseason. Fitzgerald on for the extra point. And it's up and through. 8 plays, 80 yards. 3:16 off the clock. And Carolina up by 3 touchdowns again with just over 4 minutes to go. What a performance by Bryce Young and the Panthers offense. And they are 4 minutes and 13 seconds away from absolutely stealing away the NFC South title from Tampa Bay, who totally collapsed on the back half of the season. And the Panthers looking to sneak their way into the playoffs as the South champions. The return out across the 20-yard line will set up Tampa Bay at the 22. Baker Mayfield and company in desperation mode. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, just over 4 minutes to go. They need a lot of things to go right if they want to have a chance. but their season hangs in the balance in the next 4 minutes and 9 seconds, trailing 42-21. First down, start of the drive at the 22-yard line. Mayfield fires, and the pass is caught by Godwin, who takes it to the 35-yard line for a first down, and we're under 4 minutes to go now here in the fourth.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, they hand it off, and up the middle, Irving gets about 2 yards before he's brought down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Second down and 8. Mayfield stands in. Fires over the middle. Irving makes the catch. Minimal pickup. Third down coming up. Third down and 3 with 3 minutes to go.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
Mayfield fires, and the pass is caught. Spinning away is Otten. And Cade Otten takes it into Panthers territory across the 40-yard line. 2.5 to go in the fourth quarter now as the clock continues to wind. Tampa Bay with every single play just wasting time. Trips receivers to the right. First down at the 38. Mayfield fires again, and this one is incomplete. Second down at the 38-yard line. 2:14 to go. And the Panthers are 2 minutes away from an NFC South championship and a playoff berth. Second and 10, ball at the 38. Mayfield fires, and the pass is incomplete. Overthrown for Evans. And now third down and 10 at the 38-yard line. 2:11 to go. If you look back on the Panthers season, really that win against the Rams to close out the month of November really was the staple that said, okay, we can make a run. Mayfield to the sideline, pass is caught. Ibuka to the 21. And out of bounds with 2:06 to go. But that win against the Rams for the Panthers on November 30th really propelled the Panthers to say, okay, we have a chance to take this division. They beat Tampa Bay 2 weeks ago, 23-20, and they're looking to steal the division away from Tampa Bay here tonight. Here's Irving on first down, breaks the tackle, running to the right side, and Irving takes it inside the 10-yard line, sets up first down and goal with 1:59 to go. Right back up to the ball. First and goal from the 9-yard line. Mayfield fires, and the pass is caught for the touchdown. Chris Godwin. Tampa Bay closes the gap just a little bit. Chris Godwin with the touchdown catch. And they're back within 2 scores, but with under 2 minutes to go. A minute 57 to go here in the fourth. McLaughlin on for the extra point to make it a 14-point game again. And it's through. So 42-28 our score. We'll see if Tampa Bay wants to declare for an onside kick here. They have all 3 timeouts. Down by 2 touchdowns with 1:57. See what Tampa Bay wants to approach this with. As McLaughlin will tee it up. Here for Tampa Bay. And they are going to declare for an onside kick here. McLaughlin sends it, and it is recovered by Coker. That was close. but it is recovered by Coker, and the Panthers take over. Minute 56 to go at the 46-yard line of Tampa Bay. So now the only hope for Tampa Bay is they get a quick 3 and out. They have to burn all 3 of their timeouts. They'll hope to get the ball back, score another touchdown, and then recover an onside kick. A lot of things still need to go Tampa's way. There's Bryce Young's stat line on the night, 24 of 28, 284, and 5 touchdown passes for Bryce Young. Looking to send the Panthers to the playoffs if they can pick up a first down. First down, start of the drive at the 46-yard line. Handoff Hubbard, and he gets stuffed on first down. Timeout Tampa. Minute 52 to go in the fourth. And no gain on first down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Second and 10 at the 47-yard line. Here is Hubbard right side, stiff arms. Hubbard gets down near the 40, timeout Tampa. Strong run of 6 yards for Chuba Hubbard, and now the season hangs in the balance on 3rd down and 4 for Tampa Bay. Minute 47 to go, 3rd down and 4. Game on the line here for Tampa Bay. Young will throw. He fires on the slant. It's caught, and reaching for the first down is McMillan. And the Carolina Panthers are going to win the division.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
When the game was on the line, Bryce Young puts his team on his back one final time, and the Carolina Panthers are heading to the playoffs. Minute 43 to go. Victory formation here for the Panthers. Bryce Young takes the knee, and the Carolina Panthers have won the NFC South. (42-28), a dominating performance by Bryce Young and company. 5 touchdown passes for Young, and he leads the Panthers to the NFC South Championship. The Carolina Panthers are in the playoffs. They come into Raymond James Stadium and defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 42-28 behind the excellent performance of Bryce Young, and the Carolina Panthers win the NFC South and are heading to the postseason at 9-8. What a back half to the season for Carolina. And what a total collapse by Tampa Bay since the month of November. Bryce Young, 5 touchdown passes in this one. 3 of them to Jalen Coker. He had 1 to McMillan. And another one to Chuba Hubbard. Panthers take it. They were dominant tonight. Tampa Bay's got a lot of things to think about going into the offseason.